Oh yeah, the Macho Man here, telling you to subscribe today to Adam Mentality World so you can be the cream of the crop, just like me and Miss Elizabeth.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Adam Mentality World. Thank you for watching today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribing is the most important thing, so thank you in advance for doing it. You can also check me out on Instagram at Adam Mentality down below. So this is the Extreme Rules results video. Do you want to talk about the matches, what happened, what I thought should have happened, or vice versa, or what I thought about what did happen. Also, there was about 7 of you, I believe, who competed in the predictions, and we'll have the winner at the end. Alright, so the first match was a pre-show match that was between Apollo Crews and Kalisto. Nothing really fancy happened. They went back and forth. Nobody really cares about the storyline. They actually got something with Apollo Crews, so that's cool. Finally. Then Titus O'Neil at the end, he was like telling, hey, yeah, you gotta do this, gotta do that. And then, of course, Kalisto comes up while he's distracted, does the Selena del Sol, or whatever it is called, pins him 1, 2, 3, and that's the end of the match. Now, on to match number 2. Well, this match was for the Intercontinental Championship. I didn't have to compete. I'm already the Intercontinental Champion, as you can clearly see, as I can clearly not say. So this was between The Miz and Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, the current champ at the beginning. The Miz, the challenger. Miz had Maurice on his side, of course. Miz was doing the whole, like, trying to get Dean disqualified by making him angry, like, punch him in the corner, which doesn't make any sense to me why the ref would pull him off, because you're in a fight, you're supposed to punch him. So I don't, whenever they do these DQ matches, it's always a cluster F, because it's like, oh, normal rules don't apply. Okay, now we're not going to count. Now if you punch him 6 times, you can't do that. It kept pulling him out of the corner. It's like, he's supposed to punch him. You do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you have to get off of him. Not you punch him 3 times. Like, hey, get off of him. You're too angry. No, you're supposed to be angry when you're fighting. So it's always weird when they have a disqualification match. That's one of the things I hate about WWE. You're not consistent. So then they were going back and forth, and then Miz had a chair, and he was trying to get Dean Ambrose disqualified by getting Dean Ambrose to hit him with the chair. That didn't work. Then Dean Ambrose actually got, like, supposedly got his knee hurt. Then he was trying to get him in the figure 4 leg lock. That was doing pretty good wrestling. Then towards the end, Maurice was on the side, and what's his name? Miz is like, slap me, slap me. She goes, psh, and slaps him, and then it's like, wait, he's disqualified. And then, like, the ref's like, and you're out of here. It got Maurice out, which was good, because I thought that they were going to have Maurice slap him actually and then win. So luckily the referee was smarter than that. But they did have an incident where right after that, when he was kicking her out, Dean wasn't paying attention, neither was the ref, and Miz threw Dean into the ref. So then the referee was like, hey, you pushed me? And Dean's like, no, I didn't push you. No, wait, no, I didn't push you. You pushed me? No, I didn't push you. Just, you can talk to him. So when Dean was distracted, of course, Miz comes up, what is that called? Oh, skull crushing finale. Boom, pins him, 1, 2, 3, and new Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. I'm not a fan of either one of these guys, really, but like I said, at least The Miz won. He's better than Dean. At least he gets some prestige to it. Like I said, Dean's gimmick stinks. On to match number 3. This was the only intergender match. This was between Sasha Banks and Rich Swann versus Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. I predicted that Sasha Banks and Rich Swann were going to win because a lot of people like Sasha Banks for whatever reason, and they put her onto 205 to kind of help that sinking ship. So it's like, you can't really have Sasha Banks go to 205 and lose her first match while she's helping Rich Swann. So of course, Rich Swann and Sasha Banks win. It was an match. Like I said, I don't care about anything about the cruiserweights, especially Rich Swann. He looks like a crackhead. But he wins with a splash, and they win. That's it. On to match number 4. Well, between match 4 and 5, we had Elias Sampson come out, and he was singing his song, and nobody really cared. Just tons of boos. I don't know what they're trying to do with this. We'll see where it goes from here. On to match number 5. So this was for the Raw Women's Championship. It was between Alexa Bliss and the current champion and Bayley. So everybody was talking about how Bayley couldn't get Extreme, and they were trying to get the kendo stick on the pole, because that's the kind of match it was for whatever reason. And they kept saying over and over again, like, whoever gets it first gets to use it legally. All right, well then apply that to the match. If Bayley gets it like she did, she should be the only one that gets it. But Bayley did get it, and then Alexa Bliss was able to use it. She hit her a couple times. I said, then she got taken away from her, I believe. Then Bayley finally got the kendo stick. She said, all right, cool. She ran at her, and then she kind of hesitated, and then Alexa Bliss hit her, flipped around, got it, hit her a couple times, and then gave her DDT and pinned her 1, 2, 3. So clearly, Alexa Bliss was right, and Bayley cannot be Extreme. So Alexa Bliss lost. And like I said, once again, another weird stipulation to the match. Like I said, I don't know what the heck WWE is thinking. Like I said, if you're going to say it, mean it, okay? I'm sure that I'm not the only one that gets pissed off about stuff like this, because it's like, all right, cool. We're having a steel cage match, and it's in a steel cage, but the only way you win is by pinning the tail of a donkey. What? Like, all these stupid rules. Like, don't say whoever gets it legally gets to use it if whoever gets it can use it and the other person can use it. It's a screwy finish and weird and all kinds of stuff, and you don't know where to bet and who's going to win and whatever. So don't do it like that. On to the next match. I think it's match number 6. And for the next match, it was for the Raw Tag Team Championship, which I have. Well, I have the old one, actually, as we've discussed, and you've probably seen before. But it is what it is. I haven't got them yet. I'll probably get them one day. So this was Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardys. The Hardys were the champs. And as soon as the bell rang, ding, 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 Sheamus and Cesaro tried to run up the side of the thing, which I think was kind of a stupid move because you're both at full energy. If you try to climb up, the other person's going to knock you down, and that's exactly what they did. If you ever played the wrestling game at all, you know the key to winning a tag team cage match is to let the first team have one person escape, and then it's 2-on-1. You just beat the heck out of that person, and then you both climb up and you win. That's basically what happened right here. Jeff Hardy got out, then Sheamus and Cesaro in there with just Matt, and they were beating him up. Matt almost got out, and then Jeff got back in because he got up on top of the cage. Then he did the, what is that called again? Whisper in the Wind. He did that, land on him, and so of course Jeff was beat up. But then Sheamus and Cesaro were both beat up, and they started climbing up the cage the long way, the hard way. And then Matt tried to get Jeff, and he was pulling him out, like, come on, come on, come on. He was pulling him out. Matt got out, and then before he could get Jeff out, Sheamus and Cesaro let go, and they won. I thought it was funny because they were trying to make it where it was a close tie, like, oh, who won, who won? And you can see Sheamus and Cesaro like 3 feet off the ground, like, come on, man, get him closer. I can't hang on much longer. Please, just pull him out. And they finally let go, and like I said, and they won. So Sheamus and Cesaro are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Supposedly Matt Hardy's second kid is coming out soon, or he's being born. I don't know, coming out of the vagine, the womb. So I guess Matt's probably going to take some time off to take care of his newborn. And that is it for that match. On to match number 7. I apologize, it's actually match number 6. This was for the Cruiserweight Championship, or as I like to call it, the Loserweight Championship, between Austin Aries and Neville. Don't get me wrong, Neville's great. Austin Aries, not so great to me. Austin Aries is stealing Cesaro's wardrobe. He's got that tape along his back now, so I don't know if there's going to be some infringement things going on, copyright rights. You're stealing my gimmick, said Cesaro. I said, this is just back and forth. I said, Neville at one point, he grabs the referee and they think, oh no, he's going to get disqualified again, and they don't disqualify him. And then Austin Aries actually gets Neville to tap, but it's outside the ring, so that doesn't count. Then at the very end, Neville hits the red arrow on top of Austin Aries' back, flips him over in the rings of Saturn, and taps him out. And he won. And still. So we don't know where Austin Aries is going, who Neville's going to feud with next, or if they're going to keep doing it. Because, like I said, there's nothing really Austin Aries did to win it. Like I said, Neville didn't cheat. Austin Aries lost fair and square. There was no cheating, no anything like that. And still, your Cruiserweight champion. And now on to match number 7. So this was the main event of Extreme Rules, and the winner would go on to be #1 contender for Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship. They start out, like I said, it's Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, and Roman Reigns. As soon as they start off, Seth and Samoa start going at it. Finn and Bray Wyatt start going at it, and Roman Reigns just kind of wander around the ring like, hi mom, how's it going? What's up? Hey, big dog here, this is my yard. So he's just kind of going on doing nothing. Finally, Bray and Joe get together, and they have like a little tag team. They start going around hitting the chair, taking the stairs and hitting everybody. They go, boom, hit Finn, boom, hit Seth, boom, hit Roman, kind of back around. And finally Joe kind of teases like he's gonna pin him. He's like bends down, like puts his hand on I believe Finn or Roman. Is that? I'm just kidding. We're buddies. We're tag team kind of thing going on. Finally Bray gets the chair and he hits Finn, and then he hits Roman, I believe, too, and then he puts the chair on top of Finn Balor, and he's like, "Here you go, Samoa, it's all for you." So Samoa runs off the rope, boom, lands on his back on top of him. Then Bray sets it up, boom, Bray does the same thing to Finn. So that was kind of cool, getting a little bit of tag team action there going on, a little bit of a team thing, team vibe, bonding. It's quite nice to see it. Let's see. Eventually, Balor got the chair and he snapped. He started using the chair, hitting people. Finn threw Bray onto the table, but then what's his name? Samoa Joe comes up behind him, gets in the coquina clutch, takes him off to the side, and all of a sudden Roman spear, and everybody's like, "Holy poop, holy poop!" So you got Roman out, you got Bray laying on the table, you got Finn out, you got Samoa Joe out. Seth Rollins gets up on the top rope, boom, 5-star frog splash basically onto Bray Wyatt, who's on the table. So that was cool, and everybody's done, yeah, they freaked out then too. So you got everybody laid out, and then of course Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins get up and they're like, ugh, and they get into the ring and they start going back and forth. There's a couple of what was his name? Seth Rollins threw Roman Reigns into the buckle bomb, and of course, being Roman Reigns like he is, he hits it and comes like, boom, Superman punch. He's like, Roman, you're killing me. Even though I bet on Roman to win. Let's see. Then Seth finally gets the upper hand. He frog splashes Roman Reigns. Still he can't pin him. Who comes next? Bray then shows up. He tries to Sister Abigail Seth, and then Roman shows up, and he kicks him. And he almost Sister Abigail's Roman, and then that gets interfered. So Bray gets 2 attempts, and he gets a 0 for both of them. What was it? Then he gets speared. Of course, Bray Wyatt gets speared by Roman Reigns, and then Roman's running around. Let's see. Superman punch. Oh, then he Superman punches Finn, and then Finn gets up. He runs around, kicks Roman Reigns into the turnbuckle, rolls him over, gets on top of the thing. Boom, coup de grace, and then you're like, oh shoot, Finn's gonna win. Finn's actually gonna win. He's gonna go for the Universal Championship. And then I actually like this finish because if you've ever done a wrestling game, you know this is the perfect time, almost the perfect time to get somebody. Because as soon as Roman got hit and he was laying there, he started to pin him. Samoa Joe runs up, grabs him, pulls him over, coquina clutch, and then Finn Balor just kind of goes to sleep really quick, I might add. So then he loses because he didn't respond, and then your new #1 contender for the Universal Championship, Samoa Joe. This should be a good match. Like I said, I almost picked Samoa Joe to win, but I was like, they're probably not going to pick him, so I went with Roman Reigns. So we're going to have Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar at the Great Balls of Fire in 5 weeks, so that should be a good match. Hopefully it's not just a whole bunch of suplexes. So now on to the winner of the predictions of this particular pay-per-view at Extreme Rules, and the winner by 5 points out of 6. We didn't count Apollo Crews versus Kalisto because that was too much before. That was too much last minute, I could say. And the winner was Evaldo Escobedo. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. He got 5 out of 6. The only one he missed was the Hardys and Cesaro and Sheamus. So congratulations to you, Evaldo. Everybody try again next time. I said we got a pay-per-view in like a week or two. Usually about every 2 weeks we have one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do all that, like I said, all that fun, happy stuff. And let me know what you think about the video and all the matches. Peace.